Today, we are learning English with 5 different vehicles. Start the word count and let's go.
What's that thing you're touching?
This is my dog, but this right here, this rubber part, rubber is a material. This rubber part is called the tire. This metal part is called the rim. And this whole thing together, the tire, the rim, and all the other parts, this is called a wheel. This is called a wheel. Tire, the rim, and the wheel. This part here is the winch, and you can see there is a hook. You have a hook here made out of metal and a metal cable that wraps around the winch right here.
What do you use a winch for?
A winch is meant to pull things or pull yourself. So if this vehicle gets stuck, you can attach this hook, this winch, you could attach it to a big tree, and then you could pull yourself out. And remember guys, this video is part of my 3,000 most common English words series designed to help you understand 95% of English through comprehensible input. If you come around here to this side, this is a hood.
And what does that cover?
So the hood covers the engine. So I'll show you real quick.
What did you just undo right there?
So these are latches. These are hood latches meant to hold the hood down in place.
And why is something like that important?
This is important because without this, the hood will fly open.
Has that ever happened to you?
That has happened. That has happened. This is the engine. There's a lot of different parts and pieces in here, so I'm not gonna go over it because it's kind of complicated, but this is the engine.
Are you gonna get inside now?
Yeah, so you can see this is the door handle right here. And now I'm gonna hop in, literally. Oh. Okay, come on in and we're gonna take this thing for a spin and teach you some more words. Let's go. So I'm just turning the key right now to start the vehicle.
Some gas. More gas. More gas.
So, you know, this vehicle is kind of old, so it's not really turning over. Well, it is turning over, it's just not starting. So we need to do a little fixing to get it started. Okay guys, so we managed to start the vehicle. This right here is the steering wheel, and this right here is the gear shifter.
So what kind of transmission does this have?
This is a manual vehicle. So manual means you have to shift the gears manually. And manual is just the opposite of automatic. So automatic, you wouldn't have to do this, but because it's not automatic, it's manual, you have to. Okay, so now I'm opening the gate. It's very high. It's very high up. So really gotta jump in.
It's not a very smooth ride, is it?
No, it's very bumpy. Okay guys, we've just arrived. We drove down from the house and now we're in this field. So if you come around back here.
Signal lights.
Yeah, so usually reverse lights are white. They're white lights that go on when you reverse, but this vehicle isn't really like road legal, so there's no reverse lights. There's just brake lights and signal lights. And this part right here is the bumper. This is the back bumper. This is where you fuel up from here.
What kind of fuel does it use?
So this just takes regular fuel. It doesn't take premium, it doesn't take diesel, and it doesn't take mid-grade. It just takes regular, which is the lowest grade of fuel there is, which most vehicles take regular. Right here, these right here are the shocks. You can call them shocks or shock absorbers. And if you come around to this side, back in here, you can see all the gauges here. We have a fuel gauge here. I believe right here is a speedometer and a battery volt gauge. And this part right here is the windshield of the vehicle. This is called a windshield. And that's just to keep the bugs in the air from hitting you right in the face as you're driving. This right here is called a seat belt or a safety belt. And that's just for your protection, just in case you're in an accident. So this right here is a side mirror, and there's one on each side. And usually in vehicles, there's a rear view mirror right here, but this vehicle does not have one. And if you come around towards the front, again, you'll see shock absorbers. And here you have your headlights. You have your headlights here, your grille right here, and then your front bumper. So there's a front bumper and a back bumper. Let's hop back in. Hop back into the Jeep. Oh.
What happened?
The battery is dead, so you can't start it. You can hear it won't start. The battery's dead here.
Doesn't sound good.
Does not sound good, so yeah, we're gonna have to get something to charge the battery, probably the quad or something, or jump the battery, and then we can start it up. So that means we have to walk.
You don't have a lot of luck with batteries, do you?
I would say no. We have to walk back up. Probably grab the quad or what?
Maybe a car.
Car?
Yeah.
We can't drive a car down here.
Oh yeah.
Which car?
The Golf.
The Golf? Why not the quad? The battery's too small.
Probably. Well, we can try it.
I guess it's not that rough. Okay, so we're gonna go grab another vehicle and jumpstart this vehicle with the other vehicle. So I guess you could see what jumpstarting is. So I guess let's start walking. Okay guys, we just saw the Jeep and we kind of broke down. So now I'm gonna explain to you different types of vehicles. This right here, this type of vehicle is called an SUV.
What does SUV stand for?
SUV stands for Sport Utility Vehicle. And SUVs are usually bigger than, say, a vehicle like this. This is called a hatchback. This is a hatchback because the back opens up like this. A car has a trunk like this that's separated from the cab. But a hatchback, as you can see, the back opens up similar to an SUV, but it's smaller. And this is a car. The exact type of car is a coupe because it only has 2 doors. So this is a coupe. And as you can see, it's being repaired. So there's no windows, there's no windshield. You can see the paint is faded. There's no paint on here. This is just primer. So these are all cars. You can call these, all of these cars. These are cars, but that specific type of car, you call an SUV. That you call a coupe. And the other one, you call a hatchback. But all of these can also just be called cars. You can also say vehicles. What is this called? This is called a windshield wiper. A windshield wiper. Up top here, you can see this is a sunroof. This is a sunroof because it can open up and you can see the sun and it lets air in from the top. Not every vehicle has a sunroof. So now before I take this vehicle out and show you more words, let's have a mini quiz. Write your answers in the comments. And I'll also put the correct answers in the comments. What is this called? What is this glass part called? What is this part attached to the glass called? What are these called? And what are these used for? What is this called? What is this called? What are these called? What is this part right here called? Okay, so the mini quiz is over now, but one more thing. This right here, this is called a license plate. This is a license plate. And you can see Alberta is the province. So this is a license plate. Now let's pull the vehicle out of the garage. The building we're in right now is called the garage, and it stores vehicles and other things that you don't want to keep inside your house. There are 3 buttons on this key: the lock button, the trunk release button, and the unlock button. So now I'm going to unlock the vehicle. And now I'm going to open the door and I'm going to get in. Now there are 2 ways to start this vehicle. The first is you can put the key in the ignition and you can turn the key. You can turn the key. The second way is to push on the start engine button. So now I'm going to start the engine. So I started the engine by turning the key. Now I'm going to put my seatbelt on and I'm going to put the vehicle in reverse. You see, reverse. And now I'm going to reverse. Now I'm gonna put the vehicle in park. Now the vehicle's in park. So there's park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport mode. So if I'm driving and someone cuts me off, I can honk the horn. I can honk the horn. Right now I'm sitting on a seat. This is a seat, and this is a headrest. This is a headrest. Right here, this is the glove compartment. And you can put things inside the glove compartment. This area right here is my center console, and this is an armrest. And there's also an armrest on this side. This right here is a sun visor, and I could pull it down to block the sun. And I could also put it to the side and bring down the other one to block the sun when I'm driving, a sun visor. So this right here is a speedometer. That is a speedometer. And this is a tachometer, and that just counts your RPMs. And down here, you have your brake pedal and your gas pedal. This is your brake pedal, and this is your gas pedal. And this right here is your parking brake. This is your parking brake. And to release your parking brake, you pull right here. And now let's go back and fix the Jeep.
Okay, so here we got the jumper cables. Now there's two colors here. There's a red and a black, and you'll see right now why we need to know the difference between those.
So here, this is the engine of the Golf, and you can see it's running right now. And this is the battery, so we're gonna attach these jumper cables to this battery, and then to this battery, and then now we'll jump start it.
That's good there, black. Now key on. Check your voltage, voltage is good. I'll crank it.
Now we have the two vehicles running, the Jeep and the Golf. So we're gonna hop in these and head back to the house now. Okay, Leon is now driving away in the Jeep. And now it's my turn. I'm gonna drive the Golf back up. I have to make sure to not pop any tires, so let's go. I'll put you guys down right there. We're back at the Jeep here. Leon is driving. And now we're gonna go into the field over here. Yeah, so as you can see, the Jeep died in the middle of the forest here. So we're in the forest. I'm not sure if you could hear those geese, but there's some geese flying overhead. It died again, and I guess once it dies, the battery does not want to kick back in. So we have to leave the Jeep here now and walk back again. So I guess let's start walking back through the forest to get back home.
Now hold it like
in the Crocs.
Hold it like that the whole way.
But you can see the trees are starting to change color. Before they were green, and now they're turning yellow, and it's very beautiful. This is bark. This is called bark. I just ripped a piece of bark off. But
Damn, these woodpeckers are going ham.
oh yeah, woodpecker.
What you guys up to, lovey?
Well, the Jeep died out in the forest again, so now we have to go and jump start it again.
Well, it's a good thing I raised you guys, you know, being able to figure these things out on your own.
So at least now we know there's a problem with the Jeep battery, because as soon as it died both times, it didn't want to start again. So let's go.
It's chilly. Shit. Use that tiny little battery. I don't even know if it'll have enough juice.
Okay guys, so Leon took off with the Jeep. So I'm gonna just put this quad seat back together, and then I'm gonna head back to the house as well. Where does this go?
I'll take it up there. Oh shit, watch out.
He's gonna go park it. And this right here, you guys, so this right here is a pickup truck. You can also just call it a truck. So this part of the truck is called the truck bed. Some people call it the box, so the truck box or the box of the truck, depending on where you're from, but it's most common to say truck bed. So this is the truck bed, and you can store things in here, or you could put a hitch in here and use it to pull your RV or a trailer. A truck bed. And this part of the truck bed is called the tailgate. This part right here, this is the tailgate. A pickup truck is a pickup truck or a truck. It's not a car. A car is a coupe, a SUV, a hatchback, a sedan. Those are cars. You can call all of those vehicles. So a truck is a vehicle, a car is a vehicle, a SUV is a vehicle. All of those are vehicles. Remember guys, I'm posting a new video every Friday, so you make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you guys want to get the 3,000 most common English words, check out the website in my description and you'll be sent it for free. As always guys, this was my favorite comment from last video, and these were the top 3 countries you were from last video. The tire. Tire. It's called the rim. Rim. A wheel. Wheel. It's called a winch. Winch. There is a hook. Hook. This is a hood. Hood. This is the engine. Engine. And we're gonna take this thing for a spin. Take for a spin. This right here is the steering wheel. Steering wheel. And this right here is the gear shifter. Gear shifter. A manual vehicle. Manual. 2 brake lights here. Brake lights. Are the shocks. Shocks. Shock absorbers. You can see all the gauges here. Gauges. This is called a windshield. Windshield. It's called a seat belt or a safety belt. Seat belt. Safety belt. This right here is a side mirror. Side mirror. There's a rear view mirror right here. Rear view mirror. Here you have your headlights. Headlights. Your grill. Grill. Front bumper. Front bumper. This type of vehicle is called an SUV. SUV. This is called a hatchback. Hatchback. A car has a trunk like this. Trunk. The exact type of car is a coupe. Coupe. This is called a windshield wiper. Windshield wiper. This is a sunroof. Sunroof. This is called a license plate. License plate. Of the garage. Garage. So now I'm going to unlock the vehicle. To unlock. And I'm going to get in. Get in. In the ignition. Ignition. So now I'm going to start the engine. Start engine. And now I'm going to reverse. To reverse. Now I'm going to put the vehicle in park. Park. I can honk the horn. Honk. And this is a headrest. Headrest. Is the glove compartment. Glove compartment. Is my center console. Center console. This right here is a sun visor. Sun visor. So this right here is a speedometer. Speedometer. And this is a tachometer, and that just counts your RPMs. Tachometer. You have your brake pedal. Brake pedal. And this is your gas pedal. Gas pedal. Is your parking brake. Parking brake.
Okay, so here we got the jumper cables.
Jumper cables. And this is the battery. Battery. So this right here is a pickup truck. Pickup truck. So this part of the truck is called the truck bed. Truck bed. Truck box. A sedan. Those are cars. Sedan. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, you will become fluent in